I've seen so many documentaries over time that described how in the 1950s, passenger jet aircraft opened the world to everybody. Suddenly you had access to the entire world. And that was true, and that was amazing. The challenge with a passenger commercial jet airliner, is that it still takes you 8 hours to get to Europe, or it still takes you 16 hours to get to Asia from someplace in North America. As we think about what the hyperscalers are doing with these dark fiber networks, they're opening the world to third parties to whom they might lease some of this capacity in exactly the same way, except at the speed of light. Right, so in the old days, we had to hop on a jet. It took us 16 hours to get someplace. Now it's probably 16 milliseconds. And as we think about what this does for the enablement of applications and other uses, whether they're social, whether they're business related, whether they're government related, the world is now even a much closer place, all at the speed of light because of the capacity that these networks provide. So as the hyperscalers are growing their network footprint, laying dark fiber, whether it's subsea, whether it's terrestrial, they're laying so much extra dark fiber that they have spare capacity. And in certain cases, they're choosing to lease that to third parties, whether the third party is an enterprise or a government or a telecommunications provider. So in effect, the hyperscalers are becoming some of the world's largest telecommunications provider and sharing the wealth, sharing the goodness of that for not only connectivity, but diversity and reliability as well. So as North American entities see the cable landing in Myrtle Beach, they recognize that there's a wealth of international information at the far end. They recognize they want to have access to that, whoever it is, whatever it is, whether it's the hyperscalers, whether it's governments, whether it's enterprises. As a result, carriers, enterprises, and other entities that want that global connectivity build into the cable landing station in Myrtle Beach and place themselves there to avail themselves of that connectivity that's coming from elsewhere. They don't maybe today understand exactly who that will be. Maybe they have one plan, maybe they have two, but they recognize the value in having the global connectivity that the Myrtle Beach cable landing station provides for them.